What is up, friends, family, and assorted gamers? It is I, Stu Magoo, coming at you with another episode of Nermittcraft. Now, you notice that things are looking a little different. I am no longer using the Patrick's pack, and that is because there was a change in my weeks away from the server. So we ended up switching from vanilla Minecraft, which for me I use all the fabric mods in vanilla, and they decided that it's going to be a Forge mod pack now. So the downside of it being a Forge mod pack is they basically the compatibility is not great with my fabric setup. And Optifine isn't really working with this pack either. So I actually had no way to get my Patrick's pack to work correctly. So now I decided to pop on complementary shaders and a different resource pack entirely. So this is the revival of the Painterly pack, and I will of course link the Discord just to show you all the updates that went into Patrick's. They do have Epic Fight installed now, which is why my stance is weird and why things look odd. But that's okay. Epic Fight is a mod I understand very little, but I'm sure we'll get it. So last episode, Bushi saved us from certain death when we got in over our heads in the cave, which was deeply and greatly appreciated. And Bushi brought us a bunch of dripstone block. Now I still ended up having to go seek out pointed dripstone because pointed dripstone was really important for the plan overall, but I still eventually want to make Bushi that cake. So let me show you how we're gonna do this. Oops. So I'll just make a little setup, probably on the sunrise side of our base, where where I don't think anyone's gonna be bothering us. But I'll just do that. Honestly, I think it needs to be 4 high. We'll put that. All right. And that should give us at least 4 blocks at a time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I think 12 blocks at a stretch would be perfect. So now, what I'm gonna do is kind of ramp up to this a little bit. This isn't gonna look pretty, it's really just gonna be functional. Alright. Now what we need to do is make mud, which is gonna be dirt and bottles of water. So that means I'm gonna take some of the glass that we smelted up and we're gonna make some glass bottles. Enough for about 6 glass bottles. I want to pump that number up a little bit. Let's get up. Well, how many slots do I have? What am I playing with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll just do it that. And so what we'll do is take our dirt. I gotta go fill these water bottles up. Here's a skeleton in the woods. I think the river was over here, yeah. And I will just fill my water bottles up. And go over here. And boom, we have mud. And we just gotta rinse, repeat. just keep on doing that. I don't need my sword out. Famous last words that, but you know. Alright, so now we've exhausted all of that. Oh, and I got 4 free mud because of the achievement mod that they have. But we're gonna take all this mud and then we're gonna dripstone the heck out of it. Because theoretically, putting mud on here will over time turn it from mud to clay. So that's the plan really, is just turn it from mud to clay. And I'll go ahead and grab a little bit more dirt. I need like another piece of dirt. Probably honestly put our spare dripstone away, and I'll eventually get like a little dripstone farm going. Scoot that out of the way. We'll put here, that there. I guess we have some hats. So just similar to when we were in the Create Mafia, we have hats we can wear. Is this any? This looks horrible. Get it off. Well, at least you can toggle its visibility. Is that any better? Oops. That's not even visible. No. Oh, yeah, no, it doesn't quite fit. So I don't think we'll be doing a lot of hat collecting. That doesn't go with the vibe we're going for. I guess I can put all this gold stuff away too. Alright, let's, did I put the glass? Okay, no, I'm just dumb. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Oh, I should probably eat something though. Eat a pork chop. And look at that, clay. That's really the plan is, and then we cook the clay into terracotta. And then my plan actually is to dye it white, so we'll have white terracotta. And that'll be the walls of our hobbit hole. Oh, I went down too far. Whoopsies. There we go. Anyways. I got my trusty shovel. Thing is, it does not have silk touch. Play-Doh. Wait, I don't think there's rewards that come with that, but anyways. Yeah, so we're gonna make that into terracotta. New recipes unlocked. I wonder whatever it could be. You can also make like packed mud, which could eventually work with. Do we have terracotta? No, okay. That's okay. But hey, at least we have a means of starting to get our production up on this. And at least I know that I set it up right so it works. Boom. Yeah, I'm getting kind of flashbacks to when I was on Nermittcraft. And I was setting up my Halloween base, which required me to set up, like, tons of this stuff. I had made a whole mud base just for the spooky Halloween aesthetic. And I don't really regret that. That was overall a fun little project to do. But anyways, that's the goal though, is to redo these walls so they're not these dark, dingy walls. Because when Tolkien was describing hobbit holes, they were not wet, dark, slimy, scary holes, but they're supposed to be like cozy, homely holes. So that's my goal, is I'm trying to make a nice, cozy, homely hobbit hole. That's 8. That's enough for a piece of charcoal. So let's go ahead and cook this up into terracotta. Terracotta. And the UI on this, by the way, is missing for some reason. I don't know if it's a bug with the resource pack, the mod pack, or what, but the progress bars on the furnace are completely missing. And I think it's the resource pack's fault, but I don't know for sure. It's an odd thing. Yoink. An argument can be made that I maybe should have gone with concrete, but concrete's almost too industrial. I feel like hobbits would work with like clay and related materials. Stucco, that's what I'm thinking of, like clay and stucco I could see them working with on an interior basis. But I honestly don't see a hobbit being like, oh, I'm going to... Oh, hey, we got a bunch of free bone meal out of that. Thank you. We can make candles and all kinds of stuff, which I eventually do want to replace a lot of these torches with candles. And I do want to actually move that fire to a proper hearth. Nighttime's coming. There we go. And this makes for a much nicer wall. Now we just have to do it a million more times, and I'm not going to put you all through that. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the old pausarino on the recording. Listen to a little podcast, drink my coffee, and just repeatedly make terracotta. So I will see you guys in a moment, and I'll come back to you. The walking is so weird with that big fight. Then you run. So weird. Doesn't feel like Minecraft. Anyways, I will go ahead and get right back to it, and I will catch you guys shortly. Okay, guys, I was in the middle of working on all this, and a bee got trapped in my house. That's like the quintessential suburban problem of there is a bee in my house. And you always like want to try to let him out, but you don't want to get too close because you don't want to make him mad and sting you. You try to sneakily open the doors, and hopefully he go, okay, the bee's out of the house. He actually came in through the fire hole, so that's something we're gonna have to fix. So right now I'm still in the midst of doing terracotta. I tried to walk along the river over there to try to find some more clay to make this go a little faster. No luck. It is gonna be a slow process here, and I just gotta keep on keeping on. I did burn through my iron shovel, and because I don't have unlimited iron resources, I've resorted back to making a traditional stone shovel. But, we're taking this one step at a time. And I think we're going to be fine. It'll be okay. I just got to keep taking this a step at a time. Keep smelting up the clay. And we will eventually have a cozy hobbit hole interior. One thing is because I was wanting to redo the ceiling so the ceiling wasn't dirt. And I've had to start expanding the hill. So there might be some more hill expansion in our future. Just, on account of trying to make the interior look nice, because I don't want it to be, like, too cramped in there. Because we want a nice looking hobbit hole. But this has just been the process as I mine up like 8 blocks. I swap it out in the furnace. I make myself some white dye. I terracotta over it. And now I've started to kind of map out my ceiling, but you'll notice sometimes, we get some exposed sky. So whenever that happens, I've been going up top and expanding the hill, recognizing that we are within the bounds of my ceiling, which I thought I had covered over pretty well, but I guess not well enough in some spots. But that's okay, because then we just go up top with some of our dirt and start covering it over. And we'll just keep repeating this process until my entire roof is covered and accounted for. And then I've hit all the walls, because really I'm trying to hit white terracotta, and then I'm going to trim it with most likely cherry wood, but I haven't decided yet. But anyways, we're coming up on about 20 minutes for our episode, so I'm going to go ahead and keep farming in the background. Next episode, when I start recording, I will hopefully have this entire project completed. But in the meantime, this has been Stu Magoo. If you like what you see, please hit the like button. If you'd like to see more of this content, please consider subscribing. And as always, I hope that you have a better and safe rest of your day. Bye.